I know you won't want to break any confidences between yourself and David Moyes. The two of you are tight. I've known Moyes myself for many, many years. But should alarm bells to a certain degree be ringing at that very football club, not only at West Ham but at Wolves as well, Stuart? It's reported that West Ham's new technical director, Tim Steidten, has blocked Moyes' attempt to sign James Ward-Prowse. You know the background to this. While you were in Poland, it's our understanding that West Ham went to 30 million, 27 plus add-ons, and gave Southampton 24 hours to either take it or leave it.
Yeah.
They've left it.
Yeah. Listen, James Ward-Prowse is a Southampton player, so they can do whatever they want. So for turning an offer down. The one thing Dave will have, and Tim, I met Tim yesterday for the first time, they'll have a valuation on all of these players, Jim, you know. So I think no matter what you've received, and I think West Ham are in the spotlight at the moment because they've received a lot of money for one player. So people are getting fidgety when we're spending the money. You need value for money. And you have to get value for money if you possibly can.
But they've got to get people in, Stuart. They haven't bought one.
No, at this moment in time. I'll tell you what I'll throw out there, though. There could be clubs at this moment in time that have bought 3 and 4 and might be in a worse place than before they actually bought them. Just bear that in mind as well. Sometimes bringing players through the door isn't always a healthy thing to do if you're not bringing the right players through the door.
Yeah, but Stuart, to be honest, are they in a stronger position or a weaker position while they were parading that trophy around Prague? It's bound to be weaker because Declan's gone, they've got nobody in.
Yeah, Declan missing from the outfit is going to be a big one for him. You know, he's been magnificent for the club. They understand that, I think.
So fill the gap.
What you have to do, I think, it's not just Declan's position, Jim. I think they've got to fill other positions within the team as well to bolster the squad. And from that, what I tend to see, certainly in my days as a manager, the tighter you get to that window shutting, the more valuation of players fluctuates a little bit, and then your business is done. Every manager wants to start the summer window, get their business done, go on holiday and come back. Never ever works like that.
No.
Never works like that. But there'll be a little bit of frustration there, no doubt, that they haven't brought players in. Same with the fans. The same will apply for Dave and whatever, and Tim and the chairman, I'm sure. But they'll know that they've got to strengthen the squad from last year.
Is Ward-Prowse, in your view, worth more than 30 million?
I think that's a fair valuation.
Right, so West Ham are right to say, OK, we're leaving it for the time being. They might go back. You never know what will happen.
What you've got to understand as well is it's not just probably the valuation of him. It's the implications if they put money down on 2, 3 or 4 other players. You know what I mean? I think West Ham, as they stand at the moment, this is my personal viewpoint, is to bring anywhere between 3 and 5 players into the club wouldn't be outlandish, and is probably what they need to bolster the squad at this moment in time and bolster the team even.
But having led them to a European trophy win, David Moyes I'm talking about, of course, should he be given carte blanche control over recruitment? Yeah. Should he not be saying to this Tim Steidten, who's just in the door, unlike Moyes, Tim, on this occasion, give them it. Give them what they want. If they want 35, give them it.
Yeah, don't forget, Dave might be the one turning around and saying, I'm uncomfortable paying that sort of money for X, Y or Z player. You've got to understand that. Some managers sit and think to themselves, it's not my money, I don't care, pay whatever you want.
I get that, Stuart. But in this occasion, we understand that that's not the situation.
Yeah. Well,
that Moyes would want them to go that bit extra.
In answering your question, I think with what Dave's done at this football club and the type of man he is and how he manages a football club, and I've seen it firsthand, I would just say to hand over and say, listen, tell us your recommendations, tell us your valuations, and we'll go and get the players for you. End of. And to be fair to Tim, Tim's just come into this country. He should be, looking round and getting a working relationship with Mark Noble, who's there in a capacity. David Moyes, more importantly, and from there, understanding the league a little bit more, potentially.